Mga kababayan, someone messaged me and said dapat daw si VP Sara yung maging presidente para wala na daw violence. Kasi nung DepEd Secretary daw, si VP Sara, wala naman daw school incidents, no? Wala namang ganon. Seriously, ano po yung logical connection nun? This is such a pathetic way of choosing a president. Hindi ko po alam kung totoong tao ba kayo, role ba kayo, o bayaran para magpakalat po kayo ng ganitong klase ng talking points, no? But please, mag-isip naman po tayo. Because if that is your logic, no, then wag po kayong basta magagalit kapag halimbawa po may mga nagsasabi rin at meron nga po talaga na tuwing may malaking development laban kay Sara Duterte, biglang may violent incident na nangyayari para ma-divert yung issue. 'Di ba? Absurd. 'Di ba? Tama? Exactly. Because correlation is not causation. You cannot simply connect two unrelated events because politically convenient sa narrative po ninyo. Okay? Pero here's my bigger point po, no? Choose leaders who unite people, not leaders whose rhetoric constantly adds fuel to division. Pagkakawatak-watak po natin. I recently saw in a Sarangani video, Sara Duterte make the remark, ang masamang damo matagal mamatay. Tapos sabi niya, BBM. Yon. People laugh. Tawanan yung mga tao, pero ako po nung napanood ko, hindi ako natawa eh. Because you are the Vice President of the Philippines. You don't have to like your president. You don't have to like Marcos. You criticize him, you expose him, hold him accountable. Ilabas mo yung ebidensya mo sa kanya if ever na meron talaga at hindi lang basta mga paninira. But turning the presidency itself into a punchline and normalizing this kind of rhetoric, wow, that is unbecoming of someone who wants to lead an entire country. And bago na naman po sabihin ng mga DDS na, "Uy, vlogger ka kasi ni BBM." Excuse me po, hindi po ako vlogger ni BBM. Wala po akong maleta. Tantanan na po ninyo ako sa mga issue niyo na ganyan. Puro na lang bayaran yung alam ninyo, ha? I'm warning you. This is not about defending Marcos. This is about asking, what kind of political culture do we want our leaders to create, no? Kaya wag po tayong magtaka kung bakit napakadaling maging bastos, mapanlait at hostile ng political discourse po natin. Our leaders like Sara Duterte and her allies set examples. Eto ha, if leaders normalize insults, hostility, and division, their followers eventually imitate them at ginagawa na nga po ng mga DDS. And personally, I don't want that kind of leadership anymore. Sara may be tough, intelligent? Well, I doubt. I doubt both. But toughness without restraint, maturity, and respect is not automatically good leadership. Ano po? The presidency is not a demolition job. It is supposed to unite more than 100 million Filipinos who will never agree on everything. So, sana po, pagpipili tayo, hindi lang dahil Duterte, hindi lang dahil si Marcos, hindi lang dahil si Kat. Choose someone who is competent, decent, mature, and yung mga kapasidad, tingnan natin, someone capable of becoming an example instead of another source of chaos. Para po sa mga anak ninyo, para po sa bayan mo. Because in 2026, with information literally in our hands, hindi na po excuse yung hindi mag-isip.